On July 1st, 2021, the NCAA approved name, image, and likeness, allowing student athletes to make money from their personal brand.
And ever since, players have been saying, show me the money. In part one of my two-part special report on NIL in the Miami Valley, I spoke with University of Dayton Vice President and Director of Athletics Neil Sullivan about the impact of NIL and the ever-changing landscape of college sports.
You could kind of see the storm, off in the distance, and it accelerated fast. We've been trying to get it under control really since July of 21.
And to help things get under control, Dayton turned to a volunteer group led by Matt Farrell to find investors to support UD's student athletes.
We needed to rally community support behind a brand, so we launched Dayton 6th in October of 2022. And kind of the rest is history.
The Dayton Six works outside of the University of Dayton, and they can't always guarantee a return on an investment.
What can you promise me with a contribution? $50, $5,000, $50,000 or more? And I think the answer is, I can't promise you anything, but I can promise you what happens if we don't. And that's not going to be something any of us like.
And things are about to change yet again. In last year's House versus NCAA settlement, the NCAA conference schools will pay nearly $2.6 billion in damages as back pay for former student athletes. That comes in at around $125,000 a year for the University of Dayton that they'll have to pay over the next decade. But it also opens the door for universities to get more directly involved with NIL.
Prior to this settlement, everything has had to be through third parties like Dayton 6. The University of Dayton or Ohio State has been unable to pay any players directly with any revenue that it generates. So it created kind of a cottage industry of third-party payers, which really has led to a lot of chaos. So I think to me, the biggest thing that the House settlement could give the opportunity to do is to have the primary relationship between student athletes in their schools be direct and try to lessen the influence of third parties.
But the future of the Dayton Six will remain intact.
Dayton 6th isn't going away in a post-House settlement world. Dayton 6 becomes a piece of what is also alongside the university on revenue distributions from season ticket prices, from licensing, merchandising, all of those things. That's a post-House settlement world.
Moving forward, as student athletes demand more money, staying competitive will become an even bigger challenge, leaving the University of Dayton to ask even more of the Flyer faithful.
The future is going to be built on survival of the fittest fan bases. That's what it's going to be built on. We're not going to be paying players with tuition. We're going to be paying players with, ticket sales and corporate partnerships and commercially generated revenue. So, I just ask, our fans to kind of come alongside us. And there's certain things about this that frankly we don't like. But we didn't make the rules, and if we want to participate and play basketball at the level we want to, we're left with little choice.
The Flyers have enjoyed a sellout streak that dates back before the pandemic with no end in sight, giving them a fighting chance. But things are much different over on the Wright State campus. Tomorrow night, in part two of my special report on NIL in the Miami Valley, I take a look at the real challenges the Raiders athletics programs are facing in an NIL world.